Tav X, purity becoming one, purity becoming one, Tav X, purity becoming one. Dreams help you come out of the pit. It's going to be a Hebrew on the Island 2 scripture reading night. I had planned for last week. I didn't know what day because I was waiting for my dictionary. A new Tav X, purity becoming one. Dreams help you get out of the pit. Got your wrench at the ready. I don't know why the heathens should come in here now. This is going to be a Sunday night Bible reading with a new Yes from Israel. Yeah, I ain't going to be talking nothing about them. This week, though, with hopefully I get my Black's Law dictionary book. But then, yeah, I'll be talking about them. And they deserve it, too. They've been bad demons. They've been bad knuckle-dragging Neanderthal demons on the earth, killing everything, destroying everything. But this video is not going to be about that. This video is for the Israelites. We need to read. We need to read. Exodus 20. I'm going to read Exodus 20. So you know what we do. We wait a few minutes, let them come in the room. Exodus 20. Hold on. Jeremiah in the house. Jeremiah in the house. 542 videos plus one. 543 videos. Thank you, Anuha, for the stats. Jeremiah, Tav X, purity becoming one. Today shouldn't be a exhilarating video like all my other videos when the heathens come in. This video is not about that. This is going to be a Sunday night scripture reading with the Hebrew on the Island 2 guy. That's what this is going to be. Go over a couple laws too at the end. See. So greet people. We only got 2 minutes, 45 seconds. So let us give him a couple minutes to get in. And gotta do Exodus. You're welcome. Thank you. Hope everybody's doing good. King David in the house. King David. Tav X. Yes. At the end, I'm gonna go over something. I'm gonna try every video at the end to do a little bit of law stuff, whatever. Even though in my videos, most of my videos, it alludes to the law. So, but I'm gonna try to actually do little law type readings. Always to remember, when you read Deuteronomy 32, it says, remember the days of old, remember the years of many generations, and ask your fathers, and they will retell it to you. So I'm going to tell you about the law tonight at the end. It should not be that long. It's not going to be long because it's not. It's a scripture reading. Truth seeker in the house. Tav X, purity becoming one. Listen, the heathens, they don't really need to come in tonight because this is not going to be a boom, 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 boom. That's not going to be one. Oh, he got one in there. Listen, behave. He said, he's doing it. He just came in the room. He's doing it. Get him, sick him. He's doing it. They can't stand it. Listen, they can't stand it. Yo, tell these heathens that tonight is not going to be. Yo, tell Tariq this week, come into the room. I'm going to get my Black's Law Dictionary, first edition. I got the 8th edition. I'm getting the first edition because, these devil changed the editions. And he could come into the room. I don't know. If I get the book Monday, I'm going to do the video tomorrow night. But if I don't get it Monday, maybe Tuesday. So it's either Monday, Tuesday, could even be Wednesday. I'm not sure. But I think Monday or Tuesday, I'm doing the video. And Tariq can come into that video because he ain't going to like what I'm going to say. Today is nothing in direct opposition of the SLC 24A5 fish genes. Tavex. But you guys got the wrench on the ready. Apparently, they cannot stand the truth. They'll say, I want the truth, but they can't handle the truth. They can't handle it. Yo, I told you, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I told you. Listen, don't trans women, don't wrench them unless they say something crazy. Long time no see. Okay. See, they starting already. You guys just can't stand. One of these knuckle dragging Neanderthals cave people said to me, they emailed me and they said you could send millions of proof, evidence. They wrote it, evidence that you're the Israelites, but my people will never believe that you are. And I said, it doesn't matter what your people believe. Your people are the Goyim, or the Gentiles. It's irrelevant to us. It's irrelevant to us what your people think. We're the physical bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We're the only ones that fulfill the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. So it doesn't matter what you think. And anyway, I would only get offended by your comments and your nigger words if I valued you Neanderthals, you knuckle dragging cave people. And guess what? I have a couple of them that are actually friends of mine, but not these guys. As the collective, no, they're the devil that the Bible speaks of. You see, they can't come in the room not even a second without being a devil. And I'm nice. I'm like, let them stay as long as they don't, whatever. Talking about trans women. You know what the scripture says about that? Glory gate. Trans lives matter. See, this wrench them, Gloria. They starting already. Wrench them out. They can't stand the truth coming out. And this is not even about them, this video. They just don't want to hear the truth. Good truth seeker. Now, I didn't invite them in the room, even though this video is not even going to be against them. They now in their minds they think any video I make is going to be to attack the knuckle dragging Neanderthal cave people. It's not. Not every video. This channel is a Torah Tanakh teaching channel for true-blooded physical Israelites who suffer the curse of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. So this is just going to be a Bible Tanakh reading tonight. But let these guys know when they come back in, or if they can hear me, they want some static. Static will come either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because that video is going to be about them. This video is not. This is for edification of the true physical Israelites. Not the Jayish people, the identity bandits, who are from Japheth, that the Talmud tells you that they're from. The Torah tells you that they're from Japheth, the son of Noah. The Talmud tells you they're from Japheth. Rabbi Ishmael, Rabbi Perkri, they tell you in the Mishnah that they are converts. And they're from Hafeth. But this video is not for that. See, they charge me up. I'm going to listen to a Nuha. I'm not going to read the things once we start. And guess what? We can start already because it's already, I didn't realize the time. They had me going with these knuckle draggers. The knuckle draggers. the knuckle draggers that love to hang out in caves. I don't want to deal with them. Let us convocate together, Hebrew Israelite. But just remember, when they come back in after their 30-minute dunce cap in the corner, you guys put them in the corner. You are their teachers. You put them in the corners when they act up, and they act up basically all the time. So you're sending them to the corner, getting on that stool, putting that big pointy hat on top of their dusty hair, and send them in the corner. Teaching is much more important. Yeah. So I don't know why they even in here, because when you read Psalm 147, 19 and 20, heathens, listen to this. Psalm 147, 19 and 20. He gave his word to Jacob and his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any other nations, and for their judgments, they don't know them. Praise thee the Most High. So I don't even know why you're in the room. I didn't call you. I didn't text you. Tell you, hey, I'm on. No, come in. Come in and write nigger, N-I, next line, GG, next line. I didn't tell you to come and do that. You're a troublemaker. If you have a channel, I'm not going to your channel doing that, but you come into my channel doing that, switching your names, talking about things that are abominable to the Most High, which you find in Leviticus chapter 20 and a lot of other places, Deuteronomy 23, 1 Samuel 15, no, it's 1 Kings 15, 2 Kings 23. We ain't talking about that. Listen, let's don't talk about the knuckle draggers. Let us convocate. Let's get to the message. This message is to uplift and remind the Israelites. And guys, look out for my video either Monday or Tuesday. Bring your popcorn, because when they come in, it's not going to sit well with them. And it's just truth. I'm not even starting with them. I'm sharing this information with you, Israelites, so you can use it. So when they say things, you just go, up. So I brought, a long time ago, I brought the Black's Law Dictionary. That's what the judicial system uses. Yeah, you'll be ready. You be ready. You be ready. You be ready to read. I can't understand why if you hate this thing, why are you in here? You could forget about thinking you're going to convince us. Yo, Biblically Vesicle, you missing it. They've been in this chat room ever since I opened it, and this video is not even about them. It's just a regular Torah Tanakh scripture reading for encouragement, to bring back to your memory things that we need to know as the true physical Israelites. And they're coming in, you know what they're doing. They're doing knuckle dragging, caveman type of stuff. So, and I told them, prepare for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because that's when that video is going to expose some more stuff. And they don't like to hear things that are exposed. All right, enough about them. Let's get on. The video is, and people too on this live chat, don't let them take your mind away from the lesson. If you see them come in, as soon as they see something stupid, just wrench them right out of here. That's all. And don't even go back and forth with them too much, so that you can concentrate on the lesson, because I know that's their plan. Remember, they're always on their bed scheming. They can go, well, you know what? I'm gonna come in as a trans woman. I'm gonna come in as a rainbow, type of person. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, so I can interrupt the Tanakh only session. But don't let them win. We already know their schemes. So anyway, today's video is dreams that help you get out of the pit. And when I was doing studies, I studied yesterday, and I came across this yesterday. And then when I studied today, earlier, I came across it today. like, I read it again and I read it fully. And I said, this would be good because even though you guys maybe read the scriptures a lot, like myself, I read it a lot. Sometimes you forget certain things and, oh, that's over there. Wow. Oh, he said that over there. So this is a reminder. We need this sometimes. Dreams can get you out of the pit. Now listen to this. This is a Tanakh only session tonight at Hebrew on the Island 2. We're going to be reading out of Job chapter 33. Job chapter 33. But now, Job, listen to my words. Now, let me preface this by telling you, the guy who's saying Job in Job 33, listen to my words, his name is Elihu. He's a young guy who kind of admonishes those Job's other friends who are saying slick shit to Job, like Tariq and stuff, saying slick shit out of their mouth. And he is a young guy, but he knows that young guys and people are not supposed to be talking slick to the Koheleth, to the Mores, to the elders, to the hoary heads, those are people with gray hair. You ain't supposed to be doing that. But he says, I have wisdom too, and I would like to share it. So he's sharing wisdom. They are making accounts for your stream. Yeah. Yeah, wrench him like very hard. And they already said, listen, they already said that they're gonna come in my next video, which could be Monday or Tuesday. That's when I receive my Black's Law Dictionary first edition. I got the Black's Law edition, but I got the Black's Law Dictionary, the 8th edition. And these knuckle dragon Neanderthal demons, they changed a lot of the words and definitions in my Black's Law because it's number 8. So they made me go buy the first one because there's things in the first one that they knew you wouldn't read, or they didn't think I would read it, but I read it. And I'm going to share it with you for more ammunition. So when these type of people, knuckle draggers, come into or try to say anything to you, just blast them with stuff. This is what this channel also is, to equip you to level all opposition. Isaiah 54. All who contest the law with you will be defeated because of me. Not me, the Most High. That's how I'm able to defeat all of them. That's all they can do is say N-I-G-G-E-R, next line. They have nothing to rebuttal. JD, Israel, Tavex, you missed a lot. We have the knuckle draggers in starting trouble. And this video is not even about them today. But look out for my video on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. It will be directed. It's for us to know, but they're going to be offended by it. Anyway. So the person who's writing, who's writing this Job 33, his name is Elihu. He's a young guy. And he agrees with Job why Job is feeling the way he is in his situation. And, his so-called friends is, Job, he did something. So he's against all that. But he says, I'm young. I know I'm not supposed to speak against the hoary heads, people with older guys. I'm supposed to respect Kohelas, Mores, and stuff like that. He said, but I have wisdom too. And he's sharing it with Job in Job 33. Let's read it together. This is a Tanakh only reading session tonight, scripture reading segment tonight. Job 33. But now, Job, listen to my words. Give ear to all that I say. Now I open my lips. My tongue forms words in my mouth. My words bespeak the uprightness of my heart. My lips utter insight honestly. The Spirit of God formed me. The breath of Shaddai sustains me. If you can, answer me. Argue against me, take your stand. You and I are the same before God. I too was nipped from clay. You are not overwhelmed by fear of me. My pressure does not weigh heavy on you. And he's talking to Job. Elihu is talking to Job. Indeed, you have stated in my hearing, I heard the word spoken. I am guiltless, free from transgressing. This is Job is saying these things, and Elihu is hearing that. Job says, indeed, well, Elihu said, indeed, you have stated in my hearing, I heard the word spoken. I am guiltless, free from transgression. I am innocent without iniquity. But he finds reasons to oppose me. Consider me his enemy. He puts my feet in stocks, watches all my ways. In this you are not right. I will answer you. He's telling Job, you're not right with what you said. I respect you and everything, he said, but you're not right with what you said. And you know, guys, I'm the Kohelet. But guess what? If I'm not right in what I'm saying on here, which I try to be right, because I don't come on talking BS stuff or things that I cannot validate, because I know I have intelligent Hebrew Israelites, Eberites on this live chat. And it's my job to not, speak lies and speak deceptions. And he commands me to study. So I want to speak right. So that's why I'm going to study a lot. So anyway, in this you are not right. I will answer you. God is greater than any man. Why do you complain against him? Elihu is telling Job, why are you complaining against the Most High? And I'm reading this to you because I want you to know, Anuha, I'm not saying you guys are doing it, but this is an example of how you need to perceive things that come in your life. The same thing. This scripture, this Tanakh, is an example of how we need to live. Sometimes we need a reminder of this. So it says, hold on. Elihu says to Job, why do you complain against him? That he does not reply to any of my charges. Hold on, wait. Okay, let me start right from here. Job 33, verse 12. In this you are not right. I will answer you. God is greater than any man. Why do you complain against him? That he does not reply to any of man's charges. For God speaks time and again. Let me say that line again. For God, for the Most High, and I'm saying it in a modern Hebrew. Some people get caught up, and I don't get caught up in it because I remember Zephaniah chapter 3 in the Tanakh. It says, in that day, the Most High is going to restore to us a pure tongue and a pure speech so we can invoke his name. So right now, we're living in captivity. We're not living in shalom. That's why I say Tav X all the time. We need to be seeking and involving ourselves with purity, because that's the question Mosai asked, and he's still asking it today. We need to live in with a mindset of trying to be pure, because that's what got us back into this last captivity. So it says, hold on. I'm saying the Most High name in modern Hebrew. Ihye Asher Ahye. I am that I am. That's Exodus 3:14. He told Moses to tell Pharaoh and the people, I am that I am. I am have sent you. You know, in Spanish, it's yo soy. I am. That means I am. You say it. Some people say hea. Some people say how. Some people say whatever. But guess what? The Most High made all the languages on the earth. He is the creator of languages. You don't think he knows if I say Most High in Spanish? I don't know how to do it that great, but yo soy means I am. So In Exodus 3:14, in the law, you told Moses, that's your name forever. So I just said it in Spanish, not in perfect Paleo. And then how I say it in the modern, Ihea, Asher, Ihea. He understands it. He knows I'm referencing Exodus 3:14. That's the law. So I don't go tit for tat, and because that's not, you better be working on purity. Fearing him and keeping his commandments. So he says, for God speaks time and again, though man does not perceive it. And that's the problem with you and me. So a lot of times we don't perceive that he's talking to us, because a lot of us, and myself sometimes, I pray and say, Most High, just tell me in my ear what I need to do. Write it on a piece of paper and stick it on my door. I know it's going to be from you, because none of these people could write English over here. But he doesn't do it that way. Send an angel. And I tell him, I promise I won't be scared when I see him. Like I look, like if they come right now around this corner, I know nobody's in my house, so maybe I'll jump back to knock the flip out of my head. But he don't do it. So Job thinks the same way. He's like us. He was cut out of the same clay like that you, Anuha, you, JD Israel, you, Gloric 8, you, Akstar Music, you, Biblically Vesticle, you, King David 144, you, Truth Seeker. He's cut out you, Shark Tank. What it was, Jeremiah, you. Elliot, what is his name? Eli, how do you say his name? Elihu says, hold on, wait. He's Elihu said to Job, you and I are the same before God. I too was knit from clay. We're the same in the Most High's eyes. Just some strive for purity more than others. Sometimes the Most High is more pleased and favors others because that's what he chooses. But he speaks to us. That's why I named this, dreams can take you out of the pit a lot of times. But you don't see it because you feel like Job felt in Job 33. And like how I feel sometimes. I'm not saying I'm Job. I'm saying, hey, I didn't get an answer. Somebody on this live chat, I won't mention names, may feel the same way. I prayed, and I don't listen to this Tanakh only Bible reading tonight. Why do you complain against him that he does not reply to any of man's charges? For God speaks time and again, though man does not perceive it. Listen, in a dream, a night vision. In a dream, a night vision, when deep sleep falls on men, while they slumber on their beds, then he opens men's understanding. For God speaks time and again, though men does not perceive it. In a dream, a night vision, when deep sleep falls on men, while they slumber on their beds. Then he opens men's understandings, and by discipling them, leaves his signature. His signature of how he's trying to talk to you can be in your dreams, in your night visions. And you just bypass it. You think, that's just burnt popcorn that I ate before I came, or the 13 devil dogs and big glass of milk that I had. That's what occurred. You need to take to heart your history and law book, which is an ensample of you understanding the Most High. This is how you understand the Most High. This is how you understand all things. In Proverbs 28, it says, evil men understand not the judgments of the Most High, but those that seek the Most High understand all things. So we're seeking him. We're finding out about him. Not like the Christian church jumping around, oh, okay, God. You're singing all day. No, 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 no. You seek him by reading, studying, praying, praising. And then in a dream, a night vision, when deep sleep falls on men while they slumber on their beds, then he opens men's understanding, and by discipling them, leaves his signature to turn man away from an action, to turn man away from an action, to turn you women away from an action that you may be proceeding to that you don't even know that you're going. Some of them, some actions that you're planning to do. Some actions that you don't even know that you may have to take in the future. Then he opens men's understanding, and by discipling them, leaves his signature to turn man away from an action to suppress pride in men. He spares him from the pit. This is why, now you know why I titled it, Dreams Can Save You from the Pit. He turned man away from an action to suppress pride in that man. He spares him from the pit, his person from perishing by the sword. He is reproved by pain on his bed, and the trembling in his bones is constant. He detests food. Fine food is repulsive to him. His flesh wastes away till it cannot be seen, and his bones are rubbed away till they are invisible. He comes close to the pit. He comes close to the pit. His life verges on death. If he has a representative, one advocate against 1,000 to clears the man's uprightness, then he has mercy on him and decrees, redeem him from descending to the pit. Your dreams and night visions can help you descend out of that pit that you don't even know you may be going into. Because, you know, we get caught up in worldly things. We get caught up in self-desires and lust and all that other stuff. For I have obtained his ransom. Let his flesh be healthier than his youth. Let him return to his younger days. He prays to God and is accepted by him. He enters his presence with shouts of joy, for he requites a man for his righteousness. He declares to men, I have sinned. I have perverted what was right, but I was not paid back for it. He redeemed him from passing into the pit. He will enjoy the light. Truly, God does all these things. I.s.u.p.k does all these things. Listen, 2 or 3 times to a man. Truly, God does all these things that I just read 2 or 3 times to men. So you can say, I just had these bad things happen, and then everything went good. But then again, another thing happened. That's just like Hezekiah. Hezekiah was prospering. And then the Most High forsook him to see what was in his mind. There's nothing new under the sun. So when you feel like you're in a pit, you know why. Don't just forsake a dream or vision. Now, don't get crazy with tons of conspiracies. Now, these things that are going on are not conspiracies. They're actually going on. But I'm talking about going off the deep end with certain things. That's not necessary. But when actual problems are occurring in your life, the scripture just said it could happen 2 or 3 times. And who knows? That could just be an allegory or metaphor. It could 2 or 3 could mean 200, 300. Who knows? But I'm just trying to give you the idea a different way to look at it in a different dimension. Remember, I always tell you, don't be one-dimensional in your thinking. Truly, God does all these things 2 or 3 times to a man to bring him back from the pit, that he may bask in the light of life. Pay heed, Job, and hear me. Be still. And that's what you people need to be, and myself. And remind me if you feel me going into the pit. Pay heed, Job, and hear me. Be still, and I will speak. If you have what to say, answer me. Speak, for I am eager to vindicate you. But if not, you listen to me. Be still, and I will teach you wisdom. The scripture is teaching you and me. And that was it. So the part that stood out to me is because, I'm a Kohelet. People call me, text me, ask me questions and stuff like that. And it's my job to answer. But sometimes, we get into ourselves and we think, man, I'm praying and I just don't see results. But you had a million dreams in the last month. Maybe one of the answers was in one of those dreams or vision you had. I'm not saying that you ate 3 large Pizza Hut pizzas with all the topping, minus the pork. I'm not saying that. And you ate that 20 minutes before you went to bed and you started dreaming crazy stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a regular dream that's unusual, that pertains to you. Listen, people want the Most High to go, Anuha, Aerostar, Gloria, J.D. Israel, King David 144, Jeremiah, etc., etc. Nah, it's not going to go your way. It's not going to be your way. They're telling you how it is in your book. That's why he commands you. Open the book of the Most High and read. Wow. Conspiracy. It's true. They've been doing harm like crazy. So that's what I wanted. Nah, good. Listen, that's what you're supposed to do. It's called exegesis. Break down sentences, paragraphs. See, a lot of people, not a lot, but people come on my channel sometimes or email me. And they, try to go tit for tat because they want to test the Kohelet. But they're going to lose all the time because they don't study. They don't do what Jeremiah did and let me look this up. Let me see the origin of this. Let me read all this and then come to a conclusion. Let me not just take the word for face value and just go, oh, it means this. Remember, everything has to be in context. Jeremiah just showed us how to do it. So that's what I wanted to stress upon you guys, that why do you complain against him, that he does not reply to any of man's charges? For God speaks time and again, though man does not perceive it. In a dream, a night vision, when deep sleep falls on men while they slumber in their beds, then he opens men's understanding. That is what this video is to remind you. This is just to not only reading, getting wavy session. Okay. Hopefully that was edifying to you. I tell you it's going to be short, but you know what I said? I'm going to try every hold on. Every video, I'm going to try to do just a little bit of law stuff. Even though in most of my videos, you have law stuff. It's interwoven into the video. You just have to move things over and you see, just like the prophet writings. I told somebody, I think earlier today, they were asking, well, what is good reading? Read the law. Because guess what? There would not be no Naveen, which is the prophets, and Ketuvim, which are all the other readings outside of the law of the prophets. There wouldn't even be those books if Israel just kept the law. The problem is we don't know the law good. You speed read past it. So Exodus 20, and we're going to bring it to a close. I'm going to read this and that's it. Exodus 20. God spoke all these words, saying, I, the Lord, am your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. You shall have no other God beside me. You shall not make for yourself a sculptured image or any likeness of what is in the heavens above, or on the earth below, or in the waters underneath, under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them. For I, the Lord your God, am an impassionate God, visiting the guilt of the parents upon the children, upon the third and fourth generations of those who reject me, but showing kindness to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not swear falsely by the name of the Lord your God, for the Lord will not clear one who swears falsely by it. So I'm going to leave you with that. You shall not swear falsely by the name of the Lord your God, for the Lord will not clear one who swears falsely by his name. You know, we go over the 10 commandments. We know there's 613 commandments, statutes, ordinance, and stuff like that. But that's the second one. Yeah, it says, have no God before me. No, that's the third one, excuse me. Have no God before me. Make no graven images in the heavens and the earth and underneath, and don't take the name of the Most High's name in vain. Don't swear falsely by his name. He said he's going to clear you from that. That's an important law. Here at Hebrew on the Island too, it's my job as Kohelet to recite the law with you. And that's going to be part of my videos when I make videos. Somebody, if I try to go, okay, bye guys, and whatever, say, yo, you didn't recite the law. Because he tells us to recite the law when we in our beds, when we sleeping, when we get up, when we in our house, when we're outside, and he tells us to do it all the time. So I want to be a faithful Kohelet, a teacher, preacher of his book of wisdom called the Tanakh. And at the end of my videos, I want to do a little tiny. And then you put the little tiny pieces together, and it fortifies you. Okay, let me read these things, and this will be our Tanakh only wavy session. I'm glad you did an excellent job with the wrenches. Welcome, royal brother, Anuah, Jeremiah, Tavex. I'm excited about going over the Most High's law. I just did. Anuah, hopefully you enjoyed it. True seek, all praises to Yah power. Blessing, Shark Tank Tavex, King David. Okay. Blessings to you, Shark Tank. All praise to my sister. What's good, my people? Cain, royal from all praise to glory. Reverence to Ahia, Asher Ahia. Blessings to you, Ak Star. I'm glad you are greeting each other. This is not the Bloods and the Crips where we're shooting people down. We're supposed to love each other. You're doing a great job. What's good? And all praises. And glory. Blessings. He is here because the truth hurts. Yep. Cain, we need to focus on important things. Correct. And listen, they come in. They don't want to hear the heathens, but the Most High drags them in. You're going to hear this knuckle dragger, whether you want to or not. And thank you, Ethan, for having the wrench at the ready. JD Israel, Cain, I want to learn from Job chapter 33. In dreams and night visions, don't forsake them. I'm not talking about after you ate 4 quarts of Haagen-Dazs deep fudge ice cream with some marshmallows and, I don't know, and then went to bed. I'm not talking about them dreams and visions. I'm talking about ones that pertain to your situation. Because we say he's not answering, but he is. Your eyes are closed to it. This little video should have opened your eyes and perceive direction and answer from the Most High in different ways. I know the church, people say dreams, but they don't know scripture. The Most High is not with them. This is for the Israelites. You will receive dreams and visions when the Most High feels you need them. Somebody said, well, I'm going through stuff. I didn't get no dreams and visions, but because he doesn't attend. Proverbs 20, a man's goings of the Most High. How can a man understand his ways? A good man's steps is ordered by the Most High. A man's ways is of the Most High. The man can arrange his thoughts, but the answer of the tongue is of the Most High. You have to wait for him. It says Psalm 37, those who seek the Most High, seek the favor of the Most High, all their desires of their heart come. Be patient and wait upon the Most High. Do not be vexed by the prosperous man in the schemes. Be patient and wait. But now know and realize, again, if you forgot, this video is to remind you that it could come in your dreams and a night vision. So all praise to the Most High God, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Hopefully YouTube behaves tonight. Yeah, I think it did. I Googled, great job, Jeremiah, Google conspiracy. Edifying reading of chapter Job. I loved it. This is edifying. Glory 8. It was edifying to me. That's why I did it. Came royal, co-health, and joy. The Most High timing is always perfect. Praise the Most High. People, strive for purity in your life. I didn't say perfection because, we fall off. But remember, Proverbs 24, the just man falls 7 times, but rises. But the wicked stay in folly, like these knuckle draggers that come on. They stay in folly. Folly. But we're different. Most High made us different. We are the Ubermensch, the Ubermen and women, not with superpowers that you could see right out in front, but we are still considered the supermen, superwomen of the earth. Live who you are. You're above everybody. We can be above everybody, but not be demons like them. I only talk this way because I gotta talk to. They're not gonna understand any nice, play nice in the sandbox talks. I gotta talk to them rough and ready. But to regular heathens, you don't have to be because we're their teachers. They don't know it yet, but the whole world will know it soon. Everybody's going to come to the Most High with raised forth hands and prostrate on the ground. But the Most High has designated priests, a nation of priests and teachers to teach this new kingdom that's coming. And they dread it. That's why they are on here saying N-I-G-G-E, because they dread it. They're like, oh, shit, the Negroes are going to rule us forever and ever under King David. Hopefully you enjoyed this lesson. I'll tell you what, it's going to be that long. This is a new Yes from Israel. Hebrew on Island 2. Until next time. And listen, look out for my video. I do not know, because I'm waiting for my first edition Black's Law Dictionary. I got the 8th edition. The knuckle draggers, cave people changed a lot of words and things in there because they want to fool you, because now they erase the law that Negroes can't read. So they say, oh, we got to make new editions and change the definition. So when they do read it in the 8th edition that a new has, he's not going to find it. He's not going to read it. So I had to buy the first edition. Now that's when they could come in the video, either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. They're gonna be very uncomfortable. Not because they're just uncomfortable with the truth. So anyway, Toda Aurora, Brother Coyle, for teaching with wisdom and clear. Ta Vex, everybody in the room. Your brother loves you guys. Practice purity.